The United States presidential election is like a giant puzzle. Each piece represents a state, and fitting them together correctly is crucial for a candidate to win. To win, a candidate needs to collect enough electoral votes. These votes are not distributed equally, they are based on the population of each state. These votes come from each state. Larger states like California and Texas have more electoral votes, while smaller states like Vermont and Wyoming have fewer. Some states almost always vote for the same political party. For example, California has consistently voted for the Democratic Party, while Texas has been a stronghold for the Republican Party. We call these states safe states. They are predictable and usually don't change their political allegiance. They are like puzzle pieces you can always count on. These states provide a solid foundation for a candidate's electoral strategy. But some states are different. These states don't have a consistent voting pattern and can swing either way in an election. They are like puzzle pieces that could go either way. Their unpredictability makes them crucial in the race to the White House. These are the battleground states or swing states. They are the most contested and receive the most attention from candidates. These states are super important because they can decide the entire election. Winning these states can make or break a candidate's campaign. In 2024, all eyes are on a few key battleground states. States like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin are expected to play a pivotal role. These states have a big mix of different voters. This diversity makes their voting outcomes hard to predict. This makes them very unpredictable. Polls can show one candidate leading, but the actual results can be very different. Candidates know they need to win over these voters to become president. They spend a lot of time and resources campaigning in these states, hoping to sway undecided voters. Campaigns in swing states are intense, with a barrage of ads, rallies, and debates aimed at winning over the electorate. Voters in these states often find themselves at the center of national attention, with their opinions and votes carrying significant weight. On election night, the focus is on these swing states. As results come in, the nation watches closely to see which way they will go. The outcome in these states can determine the next president, making every vote in these battlegrounds incredibly important. Pennsylvania is a state with a split personality. Big cities like Philadelphia and Pittsburgh lean towards one political party, but the vast countryside often leans the other way. This urban-rural divide makes Pennsylvania a true battleground. In recent elections, Pennsylvania has been incredibly close. Small changes in voter turnout can make a huge difference. This means both political parties fight hard for every vote in the Keystone State. What issues do Pennsylvania voters care about most? The economy is always a top concern. Many people want to know how candidates will create jobs and boost wages. Healthcare is another big issue. Pennsylvanians want affordable healthcare options. They also want to protect coverage for pre-existing conditions. Manufacturing is a big part of Pennsylvania's history. Many voters want to see policies that support manufacturing jobs. They believe these policies can help revive local economies. Wisconsin is another state with a mix of urban and rural areas. Milwaukee, the largest city, is more liberal, but the rest of the state, with its farms and small towns, is more conservative. Like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin has been decided by very thin margins in recent elections. This makes it a nail-biting state to watch on election night. Every vote truly counts in Wisconsin. Section 5. The Badger State's bread and butter agriculture, factories, and schools. What matters most to Wisconsin voters? Agriculture is a huge part of the state's economy. Farmers want policies that support their businesses. They also care about trade deals that affect their ability to sell their products. Manufacturing is another important issue. Wisconsin has a long history of manufacturing. Many voters want to see this sector thrive again. Education is also a key concern. Wisconsin residents want good schools for their children. They are interested in how candidates plan to support teachers and improve education quality. Section 6. Arizona, the shifting sands of politics in the Southwest. Arizona is a state undergoing a major transformation. Its population is growing rapidly. The Latino community in particular is expanding. These demographic changes are making Arizona's politics more and more unpredictable. Once reliably Republican, Arizona is now considered a true toss-up. This shift is partly due to the growing Latino electorate. It's also influenced by changing attitudes towards immigration and other issues. Section 7. Grand Canyon State's grand challenges: immigration, water, and jobs. Arizona, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant communities, faces some significant issues that are deeply intertwined with its identity and future. What keeps Arizona voters up at night? The concerns are many, but three issues stand out prominently: immigration, water scarcity, and job opportunities. These topics are not just political talking points, they are real challenges that affect the daily lives of Arizonans. Immigration is a hot-button issue. The debate over how to manage the influx of people crossing the border is intense and often polarizing. Arizona shares a border with Mexico, making it a frontline state in the national conversation about immigration policy. The proximity to the border brings unique challenges and opportunities, influencing everything from local economies to community relations. Voters have different views on how to handle border security and immigration reform. Some advocate for stricter measures to control illegal immigration, while others push for more compassionate approaches that include pathways to citizenship and support for immigrant communities. Water scarcity is another major concern. With its arid climate, Arizona has always faced challenges related to water. However, recent droughts and increasing demand have made the situation more critical than ever. Arizona is a desert state, and its water resources are limited. The struggle to secure a reliable water supply affects agriculture, industry, and everyday life. Voters want to know how candidates plan to address water shortages and ensure a sustainable water future. They are looking for innovative solutions that balance growth with conservation, ensuring that future generations have access to this vital resource. The economy, as always, is top of mind. Arizona's economic landscape is diverse, with sectors ranging from technology to tourism. Arizonans want to see job growth and economic opportunity. They are eager for policies that will attract new businesses, support existing ones, and create well-paying jobs that can sustain families and communities. They are interested in candidates' plans to boost businesses and create well-paying jobs. Economic stability and growth are seen as essential for the state's future, and voters are keen to hear how leaders will navigate these complex issues to build a prosperous Arizona for all. Section 8. Why these three states hold the keys to the White House: Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona. These states are pivotal in the upcoming election, and here's why. These three states are like the golden tickets of the 2024 election. Why? Because they are battleground states with a history of swinging between parties. Because they have the power to tip the scales in favor of one candidate or the other. The margins of victory in these states are often razor thin, making every vote crucial. With their mix of urban and rural voters, these states represent a microcosm of America. The urban areas tend to lean Democratic, while the rural areas are more Republican. The issues that matter to voters in these states resonate with people across the country. The candidates know this. From healthcare to the economy, the concerns of Pennsylvanians, Wisconsinites, and Arizonans are echoed nationwide. That's why they'll be spending a lot of time and money trying to win over voters in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona. Campaigns will focus on local issues, hold numerous rallies, and flood the airwaves with targeted ads. Historically, these states have seen some of the closest races. In 2016, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin flipped to the Republicans, while Arizona has been a battleground in recent elections. Political analysts often point out that winning 2 out of these 3 states can be a decisive factor in securing the presidency. Their combined electoral votes are enough to make a significant impact. As the election approaches, all eyes will be on Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona. The efforts to mobilize voters, address their concerns, and sway undecided voters will be intense. In the end, the road to the White House may very well pass through these 3 crucial states. Their importance cannot be overstated, and the outcome here could shape the future of the nation. Section 9. Your voice, your vote. The power of swing states. If you live in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, or Arizona, your vote carries extra weight. You have the power to influence the outcome of the entire election. Remember, in a close race, every vote counts. Don't underestimate the impact you can have. Talk to your friends and family about the election. Encourage them to register to vote and make their voices heard. Section 10. Stay informed, stay engaged. The 2024 election awaits. The 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in recent history. The stakes are high, and the outcome will have a profound impact on our nation's future. Stay informed about the candidates and their positions on the issues. Pay attention to the news and be wary of misinformation. Engage in respectful dialogue with people who hold different views. Most importantly, get out there and vote. Your voice matters, your vote counts, the future of America is in your hands.